start streaming. Hopefully YouTube connects. Yes, it does. We're going to start the recording right there. All right. Appreciate everyone to tune in. We still getting set up, but I'm happy everybody can be involved. So if you don't know, if you didn't know, you do now. My name is GlenPru, also known as GlenPru.eth on majority of social medias. So appreciate you tuning in. Owner and creator, director behind Most Wanted, Material Friends, and I'm DI. Different creative projects that I've come across. But today, you want to hear, get to know about that, feel free to go to my social media. You can see everything I'm doing. But what we're doing with these lives are we're going to give a behind the scenes and we're building. So behind the scenes of the latest and greatest collection of digital art clothing that you've ever seen, right? Now, with that, give me a second because, oh wait, let me move this out the way. We don't need that there. We do not need that there. We don't need that there. Nope. Pop that up. IG's good. YouTube's good. You know what we're going to do? We're going to pop that right in there so we can see we still live. I'm only working with 2 monitors right now, so Lord forgive me, Lord forgive me, Lord forgive me. But we making it happen. Boom. So let me get my lights ready. So I just downloaded this app. If y'all saw my story, downloaded this app to let me control all 4 of my lights at the same time. So that's going to come in real helpful. Boom. Let it connect. And we're going to set up the ambiance because I don't want it to be too dark in here. So we're going to go with regular light, increase the intensity. And this could be a quick tutorial for y'all. Want to get y'all own setup, so you can get your light set up so things will be viewable. We're going to put this right off in the corner. Bring it down a little bit. Bam, first light, easy enough. Was this light 2? Nah, where my light 2 at? Light 2. Y'all see that? Light 2. Light 2. Let's go back 1. Ugh. Oh, that was like 3. It don't matter. Light 2. Bam. A little bit of intensity. We're going to bring this. Now, we're going to make this white. We're going to bring this white. All right, 2 lights. Kind of liking the vibe. Bam. Light 1. Oh no, that's already that light. Light 3. What we got on you? Bam. There we go. Let's get a red fill light in the back. Don't want this to be too far off. Bam. And let's bring this up a little bit. Let's turn this. And then light 4. Let's turn, we got a little red. Just gonna put blue. Bring my intensity up. Let's duck this off in the corner. Let's do right here. Right there. How about right here? You know what? I'm with that. Wish I had more of a feel light. You know, I guess I could. Since we got that light shining. Let's put this off in the corner. Get us a feel light. How we like that? I'm vibing with it. I'm with it. Let's adjust this. Make sure we not cut off. No, we good. Bring that down so I can peep that. Move that over. Ooh, that light is a little bright behind me, huh? All right. Let's bring this directly behind us. So we'll still have the white, but then, let's bring it over a little bit. I mean, technically we could do an overhead light, but we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. I don't want to hold y'all for too long, but got the fan going. All right, so back into it. Now, so if y'all watching on YouTube, you'll be able to see exactly my screen, right? And of course, just get the same audio, but you're gonna be able to actually see the process that I go through. I know usually I do time lapse, so you can just kind of get a rush of everything, but we're gonna take it slow. We're gonna be a little bit more interactive. You know, if you got questions, feel free ask questions. Type them in below. Facebook, Instagram. Oh yeah, I forgot my Twitter. Let me pop on Twitter right quick. I don't even think I have Twitter on here. I do not. I do not. So you know what? While y'all here, peep this. I'm gonna give y'all a sneak peek while I download Twitter or X, whatever you still call it. I don't really use Twitter that much. I used to. I used to be in spaces, you know, just having general conversations about whatever. Usually be like about the creative process, different artists showcasing their work, their craft, or you know, most of the time I was in like Web 2, Web 3 areas of spaces, you know, just discussing the technology, how we're implementing, how we're providing value to anyone who wants to collect our digital artworks. So, yeah, I like spaces, but it does get a little monotonous because as you get more people, it's kind of like hard to talk, like get enough like airtime to be able to speak. But it's a great way to meet people. Let me see. Do we just type in X now? X.com, or do we still type Twitter? Nah, I guess it's X.corporation. So we're gonna download that. You said X. Now we're gonna download that. I already have my account ready. I just gotta open. But from here, like I said, if you pop in on YouTube, you know it's sad. I'm just realizing. I mean, I guess I don't really need to see that part. So we can minimize this up the studio. And Facebook on the side. Bam, bam. Oh yeah, I'm not saying what's in the cup, but we got something in the cup now. So again, if you are viewing from YouTube, you'll see uh, the stream from my POV, so you'll be able to see exactly what programs I'm using. So if you don't know, I do use Midjourney. I have a subscription there. It's only, how much is my subscription? $5? Let me see. $10. $10 a month. You really don't need to use it, but when it comes to the subscription, you actually get to generate your own custom images, and that just helps with the speed of developing whatever style I want to go with. Sorry if I'm slurping. Got Kim Jong with a llama. So I already was inspired earlier today with some designs. Hold up, let me wave at y'all. What's good? What's good, beautiful? What's good, Gene? What's good, Deshay? So I'm working with these now. If you have seen my previous stories, I have been doing a lot of slim fit polos. I've been I'm a slim fit guy, so I've been really liking that Printful has added a template for slim fit polos that they're just kind of fire, if I had to say so myself. So right now I got this idea. I may even just do this fully for like a button down instead of a polo, but like I said, the polos has just been killing right now. So we're gonna take these. Like I said, I already printed some out. We're gonna go ahead and download some. I'm thinking of doing a full print, something a little wild, alien stars, astronaut, some just like trippy designs. So yeah, so I'm thinking. Let me see. Matter of fact, just to give y'all a backhand a look, Discord. So when you have your account, if you have an account on Midjourney, you'll get access to their Discord, and from there you'll be able to generate your own prompts through text. If you don't want to do that, you can always go to Explore, just like type in what you want, even if it's like cat or whatever, and look at other images, tap that image, and you'll see the prompt that that user actually used to generate that image. Now, mind you, that's like level one. You can like prompt your way. You can specialize. You can mix different images with prompts to build on that. There's different versions, different like styles you can use, uh, like a lot of different things. I don't want to go into detail. This is not like your typical YouTube video where I just explain. We're not gonna do all that. Right now, we're showing the process from start to finish, from conception to consumer, pretty much. So when I'm done with this video, you'll be able to actually purchase the garment and get it shipped to you, within like 7 days. So we're gonna get started. Just waiting on Discord to begin. But the goal for this, as I progress, like right now, I'm at 13 subscribers. I think 14 subscribers on YouTube. Of course, Instagram, I have like 1,000. Facebook, I'm not 100% sure. A little bit over 1,000 maybe. But right now, I'm trying to build the YouTube and build my TikTok. Now, I'm not live on TikTok, but it is what it is. But I do post all my reels do end up going there. So, but for now, once I get done with this, I'm gonna chop it up, send it over to TikTok, make some short forms, get it out there. But with that, bow. Discord is still not running. That's crazy. Let's see. I'll go from there. Sometimes you type it in instead of going from Discord from Midjourney. It's a little slow. But I did say we already got some images, so we're going to start with some of these that I already prompted. So we're gonna start with. I'm digging this, and digging this. Well, like I say, trippy, little out there, a little eccentric. I do like that, man. I want more of a full print. You know what? That's not really. I do like that though. How that is inverted different colors. I'm gonna throw that one. I'm gonna download that, and I may not even use all of these guys. These are just my prompts. If you follow me, if you see any of my time lapse, you'll see how I progress. And anything that I do use, it probably won't be there on the tail end. So, making sure everything good. So we're gonna open up Illustrator. I was already kind of working on some things. I'm gonna go to new. We're gonna do 6 today. at 1,000 by 1,000. Bam. So now you got your artboard, right? So let me go and bring those over since I downloaded. Bam. So I ended up having 8 images. And again, I'm not gonna use all 8 images, but just drawing off of the vibe that I get when I actually see them. And sometimes even the thought that I go through. Oh wait, what's this? Okay. So I guess since I'm streaming on a few different platforms, things are kind of moving kind of slow, but bear with me. We're going to push through. Uh, so if you're reading on the description, I didn't put a description actually for Instagram or YouTube. Well, I think for Facebook I did. But for YouTube, I did. You'll be able to see that I'm going to do more lives every 2 days. So today is December 1st, a great day to start. So every 2 days of every week. So that's Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Weekends, it's kind of going to be up in the air whether I do Monday or I mean, not Monday, or I do Saturday or I do Sunday. So it's pretty much going to be 4 days a week that I'm going to be creating. But that last day is going to be in the air just depending on, how I feel, the time it takes. Actually, you see, I already got, I guess I got 8. I'll just make 2 more boards. 1, 2. Keep that in the 2 range. Bow. Bring those over. Easy enough. Now from these, now if we go back and we look at, let me see, if we go back and see what things I've already created, you should see the last designs I created, the path. So I did polos and I did tees. The polos are a little bit different from the tees, even though it's the same pattern, but I did use a little splash of color on the sleeves and on the collar to, make it, to add a little bit more pop with it. So yeah, I created the path, description for that. Yeah, I do all my own titles. So there are many path, hills, and sometimes mountains, but the path will always remain the same. And if you go through and look at any of my past designs, I do write a little thing just because when I think of the name, I wanted to reference a thought and opinion that I actually have, or a little short quote that I want to just put out into the ether, so I can go back and look on and know exactly what I'm referencing when I created that. So yeah, go check out the path. Feel free to review. But like I said, Discord is still not running right now. That's sad. I'm gonna go ahead and close that for now. But yeah, we did the path, so you see that design. So I'm gonna do a, let's do, let's start off with this one, right? Let me relax. Let me pull up the chair. I hope everybody can hear me. I don't have the headphones in, but that should be able to help. I can hear myself a little bit. I can hear myself a little bit better. Just a little echo, a little bit reverb. I do this so I don't go crazy, and I can actually play music in the headphones without being copyrighted. So that's a little thing I'm doing. All right. So it's a little bit unfair because y'all can't hear it, but I can hear it. But I'm still interacting with y'all, still letting y'all know I'm here. But pop in the live so we can actually just talk. Because if y'all do, I'm taking this off, like, because I want to be able to hear y'all direct. All right, we're gonna minimize that. We're gonna minimize that. We're gonna full screen that. With new tank. All right. All right. So from here, now I'm really digging this pattern right here, that and that. But if I do anything together, it's gonna be these two gonna be together. These two right here are a little bit wild. These are a little fun, but they are kind of already organized in a straight pattern. So we're gonna put those to the side, just so I know where they are, and I won't like stylistically put them together on the finished design. So a little chaotic, little chaotic. Actually, I'm gonna put this over here. All right. So we line up the art pieces. Cool. Now let's start with this. So what I like to do, I like to go to image trace. And since these are simple, I'm gonna end up taking away the background and just having the images by themselves. I'm gonna do a simple 6 colors. So let that run. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. Hold up. Forgot about my X. Yeah. Sign in. Bam. No. Yes, I did log in. So I get back to the money. See, I'm acting funny. Oh, give me a second. Yup, yup. Gonna take a photo. We might have an issue. How is that the wrong password, buddy? Hold up. I know how to resolve this. You know what? Guess what? We're not going live on Twitter right now. It's all right. We learn, we live, we prepare for tomorrow. All right, so we got that. So just to show this image, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. That part. If you know, you know. Yeah. Expand. I like to use short keys. So Shift Control Z, unpaste. No, we took away everything except those images. I mean, we took away the background that was connected. All I want the paper. That part. All my shit. That part. That part. That part. That part. Hey. All right. Let's get back to it. So again, if you're tuning in, just go over to pop back in between. Pop, bam, bam, bam. Actually, communicate or just see exactly what I'm doing. Or you can be on both and just go back and forth. That part. That part. And the music just helps me like lock in. But don't think I'm not listening. I'm listening. Wait, what's this? All right. That part. That part. That part. That part. That part. Hey. Okay. 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 Bitches ain't Chipotle. I feel like go back. You know what's funny? I do like this. Let's go and invert that. I'm gonna actually change this because I like this. We might have to do a color. Mm, dear catfish. Wait, why isn't this going? It's doing that thing. That's cool. There's always shortcuts. So I'm actually use the color gradient to be able to use my colors, which is a little bit better. I don't have to go through a full, I can just go through the gradient and move forward. All right, so I do like this. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna open multiple layers. Let me zoom out a little bit. We're gonna put each on their own artboard. We delete that one. Conversate with the fakes. That part. Bam. We're gonna put that in one group. Bam. And now we can, once everything's been grouped up, we can ungroup later. This group, everybody gets their own. All right, so now we got 8 layers. So we're gonna go back to this, ungroup. Just see. Let's do select same. Oh, actually, we're gonna lock everything else because some things may have that same color. So we're not gonna. Select same. Stroke and fill. See what I'm saying? So we can do that. Do select same stroke weight. Sometimes it gets it, sometimes it doesn't. All right, but let's go. Bam. See what we're gonna do for this, just to keep it lined up. All right, bam. Now from here, we're gonna change that one to white. See, you see how that was a little different? That's funny. And actually, I'm gonna do him that same thing. You see how that completely changed the vibe and the temp like of the original engine. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do select that, that. I'm gonna do a solid black. Actually, no. Let's do select, say, and do everybody black. No. So I like that. You know what we're gonna do? You know what we're gonna do. Let's go over. Most wanted. Alright, bet. Well, again, if you're just tuning in, we live on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. But YouTube exclusively, you'll be able to see exactly what's on screen and the tools and methods that I'm using. So feel free to pop on there, like, subscribe, comment, let me know you're interacting. Cause it's all love, baby. Just want to show the process for anybody else, that looking into getting to this field. Maybe you can learn some tips and tricks for yourself. Bam. Mm. What? All right. So look, we're gonna go back in. So now we're gonna lock that one up, right? Oh, actually no. We said we was gonna copy from here. We copying that. Almost got lost the track. What was here? Oh yeah, that was previous designs, right? So let's X out of that. We don't need that. We already got that. We already got our one. Paste. So you know what we can do? We can do that. And since that's there, now these are grouped. We're gonna change the red out. Oh, look, let me get in there. We're gonna do a light shade. I think that same light shade of pink for the other two be perfect. And we're gonna leave the black and black and then a white guy there. So that'll be the print for the entire shirt. And if y'all want to see how it may come out, sometimes just do a quick export. We'll do the downloads. We do the second one. That's a little extra tip I learned. So you can just do a range and just do board 2. And just name it whatever. Bam, yeah, that's the right one. Like I say, all prints are 1,000 PPI. So right. Alright, so now we're getting a quick look. So we're gonna go into here. We can open up Printful. Yeah, I hope everybody can hear me. I can hear myself, so I know the sound is going through. All right, we're going to exit this. With my number on my phone bill, you got nothing to. All right, we're gonna do. Why not? Let's just do polo. Let's just do the polo. The slim fit. Enough for me, dog. I guess I should have let you free fall. Yeah. My fault if I keep looking up because I have. Yeah, I guess I could show y'all. Let me show y'all. So if y'all on Facebook, I won't be able to see, so you have to go to Instagram. But for those on IG, I got Facebook Live up top. So you can see right below exactly my screen. And for those on Facebook, you'll be able to see exactly what I'm holding. So it's kind of a three-way thing. You know, wherever you're looking from, you'll be able to get a different experience, a different feel. All right, so we're gonna bring that back. We're gonna upload that one that we downloaded. Bow. Load it query fast. You know, a little bit faster we do that. Bow, bow. And it should. All right, still loading through. Of course, we're not gonna get it as big like that. And if you're not familiar with color theory and how colors mash over a gradient, your designs will be trash. Simple and plain. I've come through that so many times. Like sometimes I just let my imagination go away, and they come out. I'll be like, no, go back, instant back to the drawing board. So like this, right? Patterns. How patterns may, how it changes. Like that one design may be good, but then like pattern be like, nah. But sometimes you can still get away with it. Let me got that purple here. Let's say if I put that there. Let me just show you a quick mock-up. Now, I mean, if you do, let's see. Let's do it for all. And this is part of the process. This is at least part of my process. This is trial and error. Seeing what looks good, what my vibe is versus like what it actually looks like. And sometimes it's not that good. But sometimes it is. So you know what I'm gonna do? Let's do. Let's bring it smaller. Right? Now that blend of like teal, pink, yellow comes together when it's like not so bold. So let's do it on all. I will have to go back and because it does double that layer if I just do all, but it will go over it. So at least I can be able to get a view right then and there. So I can get that design, right? But you would only know what it is from watching this video. So that's not a bad pattern way, like colorway. Kind of give a green, pink, not pinkish, well a little pink on the like the chest arms. I let me see. I don't like the sleeves per se. So what I could do, what I can do is, and you see like as I small it, it ups the DPI. So if you don't know what DPI is, it's image dots per inch, and the higher the number is, the more details you can actually see. So like right now I'm peeking, I'm gonna do a different pattern because I got it's all straight, which is cool. It matches with the front. But say I wanted to invert it, it kind of makes it like dots, right? So bam. So say now look at the mock-up. So now look at it. I mean, if you don't really have it back to back, you may not notice it, but that's not bad actually. Just to see what would the front look like instead of that vertical, because like I said, if you go back and look, you're seeing the box of the pattern be vertical down, which is okay, but actually did I freeze it? I think I went too small. Okay, so let's go back one, back one. Cool. Now I go back to the front page. Let's go back to you. Pattern, invert it to more dots. Now this is what it look like. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like this more. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I may just do a few like this, different colors. And that be the process sometimes. That literally be the process sometimes. So, like if I take away the black guy in the middle, it may look different. I don't know. Because you never know how it may come down when it comes to color theory and how it actually blends in together. But for now, that's just one. I mean, you know what? I may only make that a one of one like that and just see how the rest turn out. We'll say like I did this. Let's go into our layers. Let's lock that up. So let's go. So now we're on this one. No, I don't want to go this one. Let's open everything. So we're on level layer 7. Lock everything else. Now we can play with this. Well, you get the notion that we wasn't holding. Let's go ahead and get everything by itself. So I could just do this, right? This would, if you don't know what you're doing, you'll just do that and say, let's do a white but yellow. And I'll up the strokes to make it a little bit thicker. You'll get that. Now I'm going to tell you that's not going to look good. I already know. That white, if you do any other color like this and then try to do the same white, pink, oh wait, invert it. And then up it. Maybe like a light pink would work, but you're not going to be able to really tell. So what I'm going to do with these, and it makes it even better because outside of like this one, like you actually have direct, straight, and horizontal lines. And it's not always a good thing. Like this doesn't have it. So that's probably why. No, I can't. I really can't tell you sometimes. But like as you get a better look, you'll be able to tell. But let's say I don't mind that. Let's do. Let's bring this yellow. Actually, if I do a black and white, let's do white, black, and let's do the stroke at point. Oh, I thought I heard something. So we can do a light pattern like this. But I'm actually gonna make this a little bit darker. Let's go to full 2. Not bad, right? Random symbols. Now let me just show you how this end up turning out if you just would just stay like this. And sometimes you may get lucky. So let's do that. We're gonna do 1, board 1. And this is really important when you end up going, if you want to enlarge it, it does lower the DPI. So you want to already be a high DPI or PPI out of the program. So we're going to do this clear, 1,000. Go back into our program. I'm going to save this. That's not a bad design. I don't think I've done like the dots like that. That's a little different. Like even the way my guy's wearing it, it's I don't know how I get it. It reminds me a little bit, if I go to Most Wanted, go to Polos, right? Hit the search. You got to be on laptop or desktop to be able to do the search bar. I still haven't figured out how to do it for mobile, but we'll get there. It kind of reminds me of these designs, but those are a little deeper colors. Those not like dot. So they kind of remind me of that. If I put a full, see, you feel me? Like that compared to like that. But that's a lighter color with a brighter, but still darker collar. That was white collar. All these are white collar, white or black collar. If I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Yep, white or black collar. See, whole design just like that. Something I haven't done yet. So why not? I say road to 10,000 designs. Whatever comes up, we're not playing safe. Cool, cool, cool. Let's get back in here. I could just copy over it, but polo. Right there's our image. I don't know. Look, I'm an uppercut anyway. Do your tourniquet. Though at the beginning, never got a sending, no vibe, but still thought was still real. Like I said, if you know the song that's playing, you know. So right, you do that. Bam, bring it smaller. We could do a off pattern and space it even more. All right, and just show you what it look like. That's not a bad pattern design. See, some of the designs don't take too much, but I've noticed with a lot of individuals when it comes to actually building out their project, their brand or whatever, sometimes they overcomplicate it. They do too much. They don't just get it out there. And then sometimes some people don't do enough. They don't have clear vision of their design or like what it means to create. So this has been, like I said, I'm gonna lap forward. This is 4 years. At this point, I like to think I have an eye for it. So we did front, do all, and then mock up. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. I'm gonna actually do. I'm gonna do a white collar though. I don't want that print in there. And it helps so much that like I've already produced so many different type of images where like I can call from like past designs and ideas and just take from there. So instead of me having to recreate a certain color or a certain pixel, I could just go back to what's already loaded and put it on. Minus that would bring a little bit more customization to certain designs, but I mean, color is almost infinite, if not is infinite. So you don't always necessarily need to do a custom color. Huh? Oh, okay. I thought I heard something. Sorry about that. So we're gonna bring that in, and we're gonna bring that to the back. I like that better, right? So what we're gonna do from here, just because we're gonna spice it up a little bit, we're gonna do. Oh no, I'm not sure. Let me see if it's already should already be in here. There we go. I would rather not have the black outline because I don't want it to be captured. But if I do this and then do offset it of the spacing, so I do that right, and then go back to layer, duplicate this. You know what? As much as I would like to like freak it out like that, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna do one. And guess what? Bam. We're gonna put it right there. Easy. I could put it behind it, but you wouldn't be able to see it. Oh, actually, no, we're gonna put it above. So, place the all. Even though that's, I gotta go to the back because I need that collar. So we're gonna take away the bottom image. I already did all it. Okay. Oop, I deleted the wrong one. Sorry. No. What if? What if? What if I did the same thing for this one, right? I just tried to put. Oops, sorry. That's loud. Uh, what would I put there as far as most wanted? Now, I'm not gonna lie. For this type of design, most likely I do a custom most wanted uh, insignia right there. So let's go ahead and make one. So we're gonna do new. We're gonna just need one artboard. I guess I don't really need to make a new artboard. I could just do it like this. Copy. Because it came out like a little bit purple. So what I'm gonna do, let's do the purple. Unlock it. Black it. Copy. Copy it over. Right? But from there, we're gonna go to arrange, bring to front. Go over here, open up, go to patterns. We're gonna actually put that pattern over. Oh, actually, I think there may be another one. No, it's maybe a little light. I don't want it to be too dark. It is kind of white. So if I was to do, gotta remember. So let's group this up. I will have to put it by its own layer. X, Control X, go to that layer, paste it. Now it's by itself and grouped up. So from there, I can ungroup it. And the back top path, it's cool. But what I can do is for the words, right? Now from here, I'm gonna show you a little trick so you don't have to just keep opening up stuff. Just blink everything. Oh well, don't blink everything. Keep yours. Let's see. So you can save it from there by itself. And unless I really keep it, like I really, really keep it, I'll make an actual file for it. But this, actually, I'm probably still gonna keep it. But I'm gonna just show y'all. So let's do random type, range 1, always 1,000, transparent because we don't want the white background. Go into here. While that's loading, I'm going to get ready. Upload. Take a sip. Wait for it. Go back and forth. Oh, ready for us. I tried to do lives before, and I kind of got bored really fast because before I had this set up, I could not play music. So it's almost just like talking to yourself, like in quietness, which is if no one's there. Like sometimes I have some bros pop in, say what's up. But if I didn't, ooh, it was lonely. And if I, of course, if you try to play some stuff, you get copyrighted. So, mm, not gonna lie, that's not bad. But I don't mind it. But wait, let me go back in here. Now, where did I get that purple from? Oh, I went to most wanted, right? Is that where I got it from? I don't think so. Why is it saying I have a 123 remaining? Is that because nobody popped it? Bro, I will pop it on myself. What are we saying? Why is it saying I got a little number up here? I don't know why. Let me see if I go poor connection. What are you saying? Sorry, so if you was in on Facebook, I mean if you're on IG and it went off, apologies. What's up? What do you mean? God, that's crazy. Let me be part of this. Sorry, had to send a message. Now, what was I trying to do? Let me try another way. I had to send a message out. Someone was being kind of rude. Oh, well, I guess they weren't being too rude. Platforms being kind of crazy. I need to go in and change some things, but why is it saying my internet connection? Okay. I, so you know what? We're gonna bring it back. I'm gonna switch out. So if you message me, I'm not answering. I'm switching phones. I'm gonna go live. My other phone. Let me charge this thing up. Sorry for the interruption, everybody. You have to really be looking to know. All right, we back live. Sorry, had to switch out phones cause I don't know, but we back now. Cool, cool, cool. Now I was asking, where did I get that color from? That was part of the flattering. But was it really? No, it was. Okay. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make sure we use that same color. So we're gonna go back in. We're gonna bring flattering over because that's the purple we use. Mm-hmm. We're gonna go into our colors. We're gonna choose that purple again. No, this purple. No. Then we're gonna use the path because that's the color. We're gonna and bam. It almost don't look like it. That's a little weird. Hold up. Feel like some. Melvo, what's goody, brother? Appreciate joining. There we go. It's crazy. All right, since we back on, I'm just letting y'all know. So we live on Facebook, Instagram. I'm finna go back on Twitter because this phone is actually logged in. And so, but if you want a first-hand view of the new designs that I'm doing, hold up, because we designing. If you want a first-hand view of the new designs, uh, go on YouTube. I'm live on YouTube right now. At least until I finish these designs, and even then, once I finish these designs, I'm going to clip these up and put them to my TikTok. So back to this. So what we did, we got that color. That's the exact same color. We're gonna go back into export. Bow. Yep, want the same one. Yes. Go back into it. Let's take this away. Upload. So there's a list of shortcuts I learned along the way. But you can easily do stuff like that. So we're gonna upload, bow. We're gonna wait for the second one. That's what we want. Cause that's the same purple as the collar. And that's probably gonna be a one-off. I'll be real with y'all. Mm, look at that. Bring it a little bigger. And put it right below the second button. I'm not sure where it was before. Now it's smaller. put it right at the first button. Yeah, there we go. On the back. Oh, actually, the back is not changed. So you know what? Wait, is this one it? See? Yeah, that's ugly, right? Cool. So pattern. Let's cross it. It made that vertical black pattern. Now slanted. I'm a genius. And if y'all don't like, vaping, you ain't got to tune in. But this is because we got a little something in my cup. Agua. And we still do make sure we still live on. Yeah. Ooh, let me make sure. Let me make sure. Yep, we good. Snap. I unmuted myself from my lunch screen, so I was hearing myself. It's cool. All right, X that back out. X that back out. X that back out. X that back out. But we're gonna keep Facebook up so I can see what's happening. So feel free, like again, we live. Let me get back on this. We're gonna go. Ooh, got it. We're gonna go live. Start a live stream. I shall. Sorry, y'all. Let me start this on IG. I mean, on X. We're gonna do the description building. Actually, let me voice it. Building on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube live. Come on, X. Close the app. What's going on? All right. We'll type it in regular. Sorry, y'all. No, especially if you're on Facebook. I know. I know. It's you don't see me moving anything, but you only hear me talking. I know. It's cool. All right. Now, and we gonna live it right there. Let's reverse it. I'm gonna let. So look, you probably just only seeing me. Sorry, sorry, sorry. So now, if you just tuned in on Twitter, we live on Instagram, we live on Facebook, and hold up, not that. That's an ugly picture. And you can't see it, but a little bit. We live on Instagram. I mean, on YouTube. I'm tripping. So, welcome. So, if you want to see behind the scenes, almost like a back view of what I'm building, you have to go to YouTube because I can only screen record on YouTube. Yeah. I mean, I guess I could have did there, but you know what? It don't matter. So current design, like I said, we got the white one. I don't mind that. I do like it, and that's gonna be the thing about the collection that's gonna be throughout. If I do 8, if I do 6, it's gonna be that the most wanted bar across the left chest. So I haven't did that for any other designs. Like that may be in the collar, but it has not just like been a square there. So that lets you know it's part of by itself. Because we're not playing safe, but we got to keep it coordinated. So go back into. I like that. Now, from there, yeah. I need that. Hand it to me. All right, give me a second, guys. Cool, cool, cool. That's Pops. Say hey, hey, sir, Pops. The internet looking at you. The internet looking at you. All right, so we're gonna delete that. We don't need that anymore. We're going to because we don't need this per se anymore. We'll delete it to the side. We might use the most wanted again. But he used what I was using to highlight to light on myself. He moved my light. So we're just gonna lower the intensity on this one. Set this right here. And we still lit. Literally and figuratively. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, where we at? Wait, what's this? Alright, don't matter. Alright, we still good? We still lit? We lit. Can I switch this right here? Yeah, it's cool. Alright. So from there, and then we can just close this up, open these back up, and open that up, right? But we still have it. It's there, but it's still there. But we don't need to see it right now. Now, I really now. So let's get to the bread and butter. Now, so these were the original ones I wanted to do. I wanted something a little bit more crazier, like these, right? Now with that, let me show what I'm gonna do. Let's add another artboard. And again, if you're just tuning in, if you actually want to see what I'm doing, you have to go to YouTube. I'm screen recording my screen so you can actually see my keystrokes, the movements, the tools that I'm using. Right now I'm using Adobe Suites, Adobe Illustrator to create designs for Most Wanted, the clothing brand. On my personal project, the 10K on the run. So now I got 4, right? I'm gonna do 4, 3, 4. Actually, I've kind of done this before, but I'm gonna do it again because I really like it. I'm just gonna do this. We're gonna unmute that one because it's gonna be part of it. We're gonna do a top, copy, paste, put one at the bottom, right? Now Actually, the idea I don't need. I just need this in the middle. X that. This was the original idea I had. Now I'm just gonna leave it colored so I can actually see because this is gonna be white. So what I'm gonna do is as I do a pattern for these four, in the middle is gonna be a wavy, so it's gonna be white. So the shirt's gonna be white because it's not gonna have a background on it. You can pretty much picture kind of how this is, but in the middle is going to be white as if it just cut off the design. But that's part of the aesthetic that I'm gonna use. All right, so let's zoom in a little bit and let's make some waves. So we're gonna go from here, 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 here. Now the golden thing about this, because these won't be the actual size, they're gonna be different based on how I scale it to the shirt. But I don't want it to be looking goofy. I don't want it to look goofy. But you know what? It's already starting to look goofy. Now that I can, like, you have to almost have a full vision for this. Because I see what I was doing. I'm like, okay, actually, no. So let's do start here, bring this down, bring this up, bring this up. No. Let's just do, let's do that. There we go. See, it's symmetrical. A little bit, I mean, not as course, 100% symmetrical. What's up, the B Street 21? What's popping? Thanks for tuning in. Cool. So let's go downward with this one. We're gonna end this going down. I'm gonna take that one away. Now these are just gonna be all white, but I'm doing the color so I can actually see it. So I have to click it. What's popping? I keep forgetting. I gotta remember that Twitter is right here. So but I need y'all to message. If y'all on Twitter, message or X message so I can actually see it and I actually get all comments to the laptop. I didn't speak about that. So we got Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, X, whatever, and YouTube. But whenever y'all comment on any of these, I see it pop up on my laptop. So there you go. Back to it. a little bit random. Now we're gonna do now. So this is 9 through 12, right? Make sure we're gonna do for here. So I know we got 9 through 12. I'm just gonna actually let me go ahead and open all these. I'm gonna speed it a little bit up. Like I say, if you was on Instagram before, you saw this process. So I just image trace it to turn it into vector art, so I can actually manipulate the images within it. So expand. So and then Control Shift G to ungroup everything, and then I could just hold up. Control F Shift. Now that should only see. Now I took away because that color is one solid color. At least how it reads it. Now I'm sorry. I'm looking up top to see what was recorded, and actually reading the comments on Facebook. So, but I guess that's a little delay, but that's cool. So we gonna image trace these two. You know what I just thought? I've been really wanting to do. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it though. So expand, Control Shift G, take away the black. So still kept the other colors. Actually, I don't think they're. I'm gonna keep this one. So I'm gonna take away. I'm gonna delete that one. See, nothing lasts. Can't get comfortable with anything. You can't be too safe. Am I able? Let me see something real quick. No, I'm not. That's cool. So expand, Control Shift G, take away the black. So let me show you what I was gonna do. So say I'm gonna turn all these white. It still reads the white. I'm actually gonna turn the outline black because all of these I want. See, if you try to do a group mask, it's gonna like fuck it up a little bit. You see, it's gonna do that. I don't think I've done that type of design a lot, but I don't like how the eyes and stuff are still black. So that's gonna throw it off. We said we're gonna do this white. We're gonna leave that black. And actually, we're gonna make these thicker lines because I wanted to actually show the divide. But for these, let's group these up, bring those together. X that, we're gonna put that as on its own layer. So Control F, and we're gonna lock this up so we won't be able to grab it, right? So we're gonna copy all that. We're gonna do white, but black, like the other ones. We're gonna up the scale to a little bit. I don't know why that didn't catch. I don't know, that's a little weird. We're gonna do it again. So let's copy everything else. White, black, and we're gonna do this at 2. So they copied everything. So from here, 5 through 12, or 5 through 11. So import. And again, these are just going to be roughs. So 5 through 12 range. Oh, that's no 5 to 12. So 5 through 11. Cool. 1,000. No background. We're going to let that run because that's going to take a little bit at 1,000 for each one of those. Even though it's just black and white, it could. So you see how my stuff is already froze? That's kind of things you run into. So we're going to already perp our template. Get the white. I mean the polo. Bam. And we're only going to load 2. We don't need to load all of them. So back for, we're going to load, let's load that one just for starters. Live for an hour and a half. See, and that goes into the process for like each individual design. Yes, I do sometimes 4 in a row so I can like go through the process, but since I'm talking, it's going to be a little bit slower. But that goes into even the pricing. So let's do this one. We're going to bring that one in. So we're going to apply this. I don't even mind doing the big like that. That's different. So if I do this, right, put it on top, it's going to make a divide between it. Scale it down. So we'll see how it looks. That's how it's going to look. And I can copy this to all. Copy this to the back because I want to go all the way around. There is a little disadvantage when you do that because the lines won't necessarily connect from front to back. That's just part of, I mean, you can make it connect. That's just little extra steps. But you see where we're going with on this. So what I'm actually do, because I don't want everything to be so much mirrored on back and forth, as I do this, I'm going to do a transform. I'm going to go horizontal. Oop, on the wrong layer. Actually, let's do that. And then go back to layer. Go into this one, transfer. That way, it's not there. I could do it upside down, but we're just going to bring it to the side. Do the same thing for the sleeve. I can actually bring this over. And just to show you, if I was to break it down, because you'll get a lot more details if I was to narrow it and then do a pattern to be like that, right? And it would end up coming out like this. And if I copy this to all, minus we got the extra stuff overlaying it because there is no white background, so it's not going to completely cover it. So I'll delete this, bring this back above, delete this, delete that, and then we look at the mockups. And actually, it did kind of connect. If you look under this, it did kind of connect under that. I'm not sure what the other side connected. But you see. But we're going to invert the back, though. Rotate that. We don't want it to be the same. The good die young, everything that he said over. They got my head ruined. And of course, for the we're gonna put the white to cover up the neck. copy that to front. Sometimes it doesn't directly copy to the front, but okay, it did. Right? And the purpose I like to go through is to be able to like make designs that has not been out, that you've never seen. That may be a little wonky, but you know that like, hey, this was a like actual human put his touch on this, and I'm liking that. Now this may not always work for every design. I will say that, but I do like that colorway for this. I want to do more. Drive slow. So like right here, I just take a seat back, right? I look at it and be like, okay, how different are these? Like, I could do each individual differently, but I like to have a set. Like if you look at any designs I've made in the past, they are usually sets. So there's usually a theme for each individual design. So let's go into Roto Most Wanted. Go to New. I could just went to Lap 4. See, it's usually a pattern, that a theme throughout each individual name. So like the path, the polos are kind of all the same. They relatively same pattern. So from here, like even Blind Beauty, same pattern, different image, but it's a little bit different. Prep Time, that's a little simpler. Now, actual, a little fun fact. I did a custom color for the background of the shirt. Like if I didn't do this like tan, it would have been white. So I had to go in the bag a little bit to create that tan color. Because I felt like it matched with the aesthetic and the color palette of the color in the sleeves, like that tan, like navy or cream. I just loved it. Toast. I'm at the post a little more. Yeah. So, but I actually really like that. All right, let me look back into it. Edit. And there's many ways you can get this type of pattern. I mean, this look. Yeah, there's some different ways to get that look. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go with that. That's gonna be today's. So let's do. How we do this? So we're gonna go new 100, and we're gonna do 5. And it's gonna be trial and error, because like I said, you have to know. We do 6 to even it out. Everything unlocked. So we're gonna copy that. Bring that over here. Paste. Right. So from here, let's ungroup it. No, actually, before we ungroup it, we're gonna group this, copy, paste there, and it actually gonna just paste by itself to each individual artwork if you click on it. All right. Bam. Now, let's close this. We got 6 boards. Let's bring 6 patterns. You know it'd be better. Let's bring that back. Let's open the boards first. Click that one. So it go to that board. Makes it a little bit easier. I could have did it one by one, but So now each individual, and I can already lock each one by itself. So we're gonna keep the black ones because that's gonna create the kind of the dots, and then we're gonna change. We're gonna ungroup it. We're gonna do select same. And we're gonna go back into this board. Now, if you don't want to do that, you can go to the library and kind of just use presets, which makes it a little bit faster because they already organize colors that mash well together. But the theme is to go just to kind of continue with that light, but that dark deep for the collar. So we got to be careful. So again, if you're just not tuning in, we live on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and X. I forgot about y'all. But if you actually want to see directly what I'm doing, go ahead and over to YouTube. You'll get a first-hand view of my screen to actually see the process and designs firsthand. So you can actually get a look instead of having to listen to me talk and describe it. But like the platforms are meant to be able to be interactive because I can't do that on YouTube, right? So as you are, whatever platform you're on, I can actually interact with you. I can communicate with you. I can bring you up. You can never speak to me. We can have a conversation while I create. And for those who want to listen to that conversation, but also want to see what I'm creating while I create, you can actually do that. So yeah, build big building, big brain type stuff. Big brain. All right, so I want to keep with this. So right now, we're going with lights. So we're gonna go with scroll. We're gonna go with light. So instead of that green, we're gonna go with a blue, a light blue. Let's stick to in here. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Well, let me see. They don't. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go custom. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go custom colorway. So let's go a lighter blue. I'm gonna bring that to be the same color as him. Let's change him up to a light green. You know what's better? Because sometimes you can get distracted. Let's go back into our table. We're going to take away everything else. That way we don't get distracted. Now close this, go back to color. Let's do a light red. For this, select same, color fill. We're going to bring the yellow in, right? For this, no. Let's do a light red. Select same. We're going to go a green. But we're going to change him out to a purple. I like that. Leave him white. You see we kept that the color. But this right here, let's bring a little light shade of red. Right? And if we want to turn back in to see, it can completely differ. But that's on us. Like he's not the same. Like that's the same color as that. Like some people may be the same color. We want to actually change that. I don't want you to be the same color. So we're gonna change the stroke fill, go back to our color variant, and we're gonna do a complementing to the green. So let's do like a, oop, let's do select same color fill, lighter, yeah, I vibe with that. With the little orange in the middle. So again, you don't have to have each individual artboard, but it's just so you, if you want to go back and reference, you can. So let's say we do that. Lock that up, unlock, ungroup, go back to our colors. Now we selected that, select same color fill. Let's go, let's do a blue in the middle this time instead of vertical. We're gonna change this color fill to like a red, but like a light red. Same stroke fill. I didn't even realize that it changed the color like that. But you know what? I don't mind it. We're gonna do green for there. And a light yellow for here. No, actually, let's do a purple. You're him where you ought to be. If you know the song, let me sing. Let me see if I can remember the lyrics. I like my girl, that stops. Nah, I can't. I don't know the lyrics that well because my man rapping. But if you do want to know, it's the Deontay Hitchcock. Plug me in. Fire song. Fire. Gone, ain't no loves there. So you notice, like, even the most wanted in the middles have been changing. Because, like I say, as you do select same, and we already have that to correspond with another color, it's going to automatically change that color also. So we got blue, but you see on these two, we have that color, and that's the standalone color. So we're going to select that and give a standalone color. But, like, because, like, even this, those three are the same color, but guess what? These three are not the same color. And like this is the same color. So we can change that up to a, let's do still a blue one for you just to change it up. So we got that. Let's bring that in. So I can exit out of this. So we got this in the building. Unlock that. Control Shift G. Make it easy. Oh wait, what we popping on Twitter right now? Oh, 3 views. Appreciate it. Like I said, the goal for this channel right now, I'm going for my first. Right now, we got 13 subscribers on YouTube. Uh, Followers, if you want, like, if you do tune in, feel free to follow. Like, but I'm looking for within this first month, 100 subscribers. 100 subscribers shouldn't be too hard, right? 100 subscribers. So hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Uh, hit that notification bell so you can get tuned when we do go live. If you was here when I first tuned in, I know you wasn't on Twitter, but Instagram, even though I just had to upload it. But you on Facebook, you have no excuse. So every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. I go live on all the social on all the socials on all the platforms. But again, on Facebook, it's actually you can see what the designs that I'm creating. And then the fourth day is either Saturday or Sunday. I haven't decided like had a concrete time, but pretty much 4 days a week. That last day is kind of in the air about how I want to create and the time that I have available. So, but with that, we back on it. Can't be too safe. All right, so we're gonna do. So let's change this color. So we got green, purple, blue, with kind of a teal, a little bit like a little teal. So let's be like a red, but of course a light red. We're gonna change. Let's do a select all. I mean, select stroke and fill, and then do the red, and then mix it up with this. Select same. We're gonna throw a little deeper blue on that one. But we're gonna change the two squares again. Select all. And select stroke and fill. We're gonna go with the green. But we're gonna change the middle square up. I didn't change the middle square for you. We're gonna change that middle square over to. We're gonna do a purple for you. I don't mind that, but I do want to change that guy. No, I don't. We're gonna do a lighter shade. I don't mind that. So let's open him back up and do a lighter shade of blue. And we'll do a go back and connect with him. Let's do a lighter shade of lighter shade of red. I'll vibe with it. But I think there's too much blue over here though, right? So we're just gonna collect him, do a shift because I do have actually we do select same, right? We're gonna just change this square to like a no. We got a lot of like really solid colors. When I say solid colors, I mean like colors that don't necessarily blend with each other and are more like prominent when you see them to be separate. That's what I'm gonna be solid. So the terminology will change. I mean, it's not going to change, but the terminology I use makes sense for me. You know, as you follow along, you'll be able to actually identify what I mean by it. But let's do a little bit. We're going to go a little darker down here. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. But there are a lot of color blends. So I'm going to tag him for that. Because you see that was supposed to be matching with that. Nobody else matches but those two. So that matches, that matches, that matches, that matches. These two don't usually match. I guess they do on this one, but we changed it up a little bit. So funny enough, I'm going to match you with your, right? And I'm going to match you, no, I'm going to match you with your color. And I'm going to match you with yours. Because it kind of takes away, because sometimes the colors can be busy. Right? When you take away the color, it like gives more feel to the color that's already there. Like I do want to have like one standout color. So I'm gonna actually, because I got red here, I'm gonna do a light green instead. Because we don't have any greens. But we have a light green here. And that's cool. Because we did a blank here. So sometimes we just keep it going. But yeah, you know, I really think about that. That yellow is throwing me off. Or maybe it's the purple. Can we, let's do select same. I don't mind that. Yeah, brought it back down. The feel of it. And we're gonna go back to him. Select same fill. Now we always in red. I don't mind that, but let's lighten it up a little bit. That's good. We're gonna lighten. We're gonna lighten this up to more of a yellow, and we're gonna tone down. Actually, I want to see how that plays out. But that middle one, I'm gonna tone that up a little bit because I know we got purple, but we're gonna make it a little lighter purple than the other ones because he's already so vibrant in the middle. Like I said, these may not all keep. We may do the pattern and it does not work out. I'm completely fine with this. This is just refining the skill that it takes to actually create, to be able to have the eye for this, to be able to see and predict how future patterns turn out. So, give me a second. I think it's time for a refill. I mean, we still got a little bit left. Oh, but with that, if you're on any of the other platforms except YouTube, just give me a second. Let me go e-fill. Give me a sec. Well, we back to check on you. All right, boys and girls. Sorry about that. I had to refill myself. Don't ask what it is. I got the drink in my cup. Oh, sorry. You can't even hear me. I can't even hear me. Yeah. Don't worry about what I said. I got that drink in my cup. Now back at it. So let's go back to layers. So let's close that back up. Let's open this one. So we're gonna work on that one. Open that. Control Shift. I think I missed it. No, I got it. All right, so we're gonna go back into the colors. Select same, stroke and fill. Oh, I don't even have it on that. So let's do. I don't know. There's not too many colors I really want to. I mean, I could do a light pink. Let's let's do a light pink. Select this one. Same stroke fill. That light, I like that. Let's change his color because I got his color for. He's the same thing for all of them, right? Let's change our color to this. Indicated Bob. Same stroke fill. Yep. We're actually gonna go red on this one. Light red. And then we're gonna go to this one. Light. So I'm thinking this is a little bit too like rich in color. Yeah, that's cool. We're gonna change these green. I like that yellow. That yellow is hitting hard with that. Let's keep this green. We're gonna match the color with this one with the background. Take him out. Actually, we already did that with him. Let's change just this color to that one. You know what? I don't mind that, but it's something about it. I don't know. Comment, let me know. What do y'all think about this one? Because I know I already got similar colors, but the way it's gonna like mash once you put the pattern on it, I just know it's gonna be something about it. Hmm. I'm actually gonna I'm gonna blend him with this. Even though I got two on the same panel, that's cool. But I'm gonna change this. So we're gonna do select same again. Let's go with yeah, like a purple. You see how like sir almost it changes so much. Like a little bit lighter. I don't mind that. So we're gonna change this, make it a standalone. I like that. I like that. I'm with it. So we're gonna blind test this one. So we're not gonna have any other one. We're just gonna do this and see. We're gonna do one dark one. Nah, fuck that. We're gonna keep the original. We're gonna keep this style. So ungroup. We're gonna do let's change. Let's get back in here. Like an orange. Actually, yeah, let's do that. I like this little shade of blue. And I like how he's blue. We're gonna change him to purple. And make him the same color as him. As that, right? We're gonna add a little dark over here. So we're gonna add a little tint. Gonna change that to like a deep blue. A deeper blue. I like that. We're gonna change Buddy over here to that orange. To a little bit lighter. I like that. We're gonna change Buddy here again also to a light orange. And let's see how it. We're gonna change him to the board color too. No, I don't like that. We're gonna do just this one to a blood, another blue. I like this one. I like this one. Open it back up. View all. So that's what we have so far, right? Different, different, different. Everyone agree? Why is it? I swear it's being funny again. I think it's about to cut off. I don't know why. It says connection, but it can't be connection. It really can't be the connection. Let's see. Video live ended. View insight. Why did it? I don't understand why it end. It's okay. Save it. We're not gonna post the real. What? It won't let me. I don't know. Instagram is weird. So we're just gonna go back. We're gonna discard it. We're gonna bring it back. Switch the phone. Go back to live. Yeah, I'm gonna do Twitter and then Facebook. Most wanted. Let's do brackets. And let's start it up. Sorry guys. Bow. We good. So we back. Cool. Too many phones, too many screens. So, but we still live on YouTube and Facebook. So, with that, I like that. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna save this. Mm. We come in peace. First thing come to mind. We come in peace. Save. Currently 2 o'clock. We are 2 hours and 4 minutes in. I love it. We're gonna save this. All right. So while we're saving this, I just want to go on a quick little talk. So one thing I've noticed, and maybe it's not even in general, but I do see this for a lot of different creators when it comes to their craft, whether that's editing, whether that's music and how they master, or even even in the physical realm where it's like sports, how they do their craft that distinguish them differently from other people, and that's like the more you work on something, the more your inner self shows in your production or what you produce. So it's like if you have a certain jump shot, the way you're aggressive on the court, on the basketball court, and how you move, how your pull up is, how you throw the ball, the type of plays you look into, that all translate over time, and that builds a kind of prerequisite for yourself to know that you're like sticking to the path and you're not forcing anything. You're being natural with how you design, and that always comes into the finished product. And this is something I notice, right? I asked a friend, I was like, "Yo, what's my style?" And he was like, it just depends on like the article of clothing, but I do have like signature hats with like the chicks with the most wanted coming out, but it's the color palettes that I use and the images that I display that really shows, that lets at least him know that like, yo, that's his. Uh, and mine is like, if you following me, I may be your only like fashion designer creative that you follow. Even like the people I follow are not necessarily creative; they're just like normal people. But I'm trying to branch out from that. But the people that have said, you're like, yo, whenever you post stuff, I know immediately. And mind you, if you following me and I'm the only person that actually create, you're gonna like maybe slightly assume it's already me. And that just goes into the marketing and branding. I want it to be in your face. I want all my followers that maybe did not know what I'm doing to know what I'm on now. And that, even that little information that lets me know that like, hey, they notice. So, but that should be done now. Like I said, I love that design. So save that. And I said, I don't mind the other ones, but we don't always keep everything. So actually, we're gonna delete these. I'm gonna go into polos. I don't even give a color yet. You know what we're gonna do? Well, before we do that, we're gonna open 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Even though we already got one, we're gonna delete that because we already used one. So this goes into if I want to create your own color. I do this. I create more layers. Cool. Add one more. Now I could do. I guess I go in and recreate it. So I could do. I'm using my mouse for this. So X, add another one. X these, paste, paste, paste. So we got a deep purple already. So this one I'm actually I'm gonna go into these. So I'm gonna do a purple because I want very vibrant colors. So we're gonna go into could I could two-tone these bitches. Huh. Should I two-tone these bitches? Okay, wait, let me see. Let me see. Let's do let's do one range. Yup. Bring that back over. I know we thought we were finished, but you never know what may come to. You want to be creative as possible, and that's just again that's just building into your creative process because you don't want to be predictable, but like you want to be recognizable. So let's do this. Tell them we coming back for her. Drug dealers in Africas. I don't mind that, but then we gotta change the purple in there. But that's not too hard to recreate. Because if I do this, paste it here. I'm just saying it'd be a bro move. X, another layer, paste. And let's cover this up. All right. So, I mean, I can make my own gradient to be honest. But sometimes the presets are enough. No, I need something lighter. No, no. So let me show you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna select random ones. Then we're gonna go over to our gradient. And for this one, we're gonna say this, copy, this, copy, this, and then for this, copy this. Custom gradient. Not too hard, right? So for that, copy blue, copy orange. We already got the green. Wait, why is this one three colors? Let's get back in here. Let's do that. Go back. And tell the motherland that the nigga coming back for her. Bam. Alright, so for that, we're going to do pink, F2, and then we're going to add a splash of that yellow. I love it. For this, we're going to start with the green, middle with the yellow, and then end it with the blue. For this, we're going to start with that, middle with the, oh, well, actually, let's do with the deeper, and then we're going to end with the dark. Well, no, I don't want to end with the darker. Let's end with the light. Now, to get this gradient on the most wanted bar, this shit what we do. So I'm going to go into this, show it. Let's see, that's all those. You want to make another layer, copy, clear, so you know it pastes right, paste in place, right? Lock that, bring this, copy, post those to each. Where did it copy to? Sometimes you don't want to do it. You gotta do it manually. Right? Alright, so if you have an extra layer of color, that's multiple ways you can do this, by the way. So you want to select all, ungroup. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this should work. Oh no, it might not. So you want to ungroup again, and ungroup again. Select same stroke fill level. Copy. Want to bring that up, paste it, lock that. So now you just have red bar and gradient under, right? Now from here, want to select that, clipping mask, and now you have it, right? Everything you done and overdid, I'm over it, nigga. The words coast I be showed the red. I'm up the bit for real. I got the flow and pocket the emoji rocking how I'm out of here. So I was in something to remember like the Alamo. See, this type of, you kind of learn these little tips and tricks just as you progress. So I still have that. And if I just take that away, bam. So let's save all these as, we can delete that one. We come in peace. Let's select all. So we want to do transparent for all, 100, and let that run. It's almost one. I got an appointment later in the morning or early in the morning, so, but I'm definitely gonna get this through. Like I said, this video, it's going to be whenever I do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and whatever Saturday, Sunday. It's gonna be from start to finish, from conception to production, to be able to be shipped out to y'all. Shoot to see, but watch out, watch out. Hope I'm not slurping too loud. Get the message. And again, if you're tuning in, we live on Facebook, Instagram, and X. And if you don't know, X is Twitter. But if you want to see exactly the artwork I'm doing, producing, and the edit that's to go into it, you have to go to YouTube. Subscribe, hit that notification, catch the latest updates. Because once this blows out, you're gonna be like, dang, I remember seeing his videos. Because I'm gonna clip this up and it's gonna be on TikTok, or at least the conversation. But I'm gonna have, well, I'm gonna have this discussion chop, and I'm probably gonna have me creating under it. So you know how you watch, what do you call it? You know, you like watch reels, and it's that person talking, but then it's something being created on the side. I'm gonna start doing those. I haven't did that. That's gonna be. Yeah, see, we just let it go. We just let it go. See, my philosophy is even if it's throwaway, you need to put it out for people to know you're working. Because even when you're working and no one sees it, no one sees it. But you still need to work. And even if everybody sees it, you still need to do the work. So you just need to work. Now, okay, let's go back into this. Now I'm glad that's already created. Let's go and delete these extras. Cool, cool, cool. And I like to do is for the branding. Now I'm gonna delete that, delete that, delete that. I'm actually gonna delete that too because we're gonna redo that. Delete that. Keep those. Delete. You know what's interesting is over the years I've been trying to build my social media presence, and I used to be nervous. Just kind of talking to yourself. People always say it takes a while to get used to talking to yourself, but when you're creating, you're just talking to yourself. You're kind of reaffirming what you already know, but what you already know needs to be, you know, in a sense, factual, and it needs to be testable for others. It can't just be spouting out stuff, wasting people time with conversation, with information that doesn't value or increase their value as a person. So, and that's what I've been doing over the last couple of years. As I've been building up, I've been just listening to the what people that's better than me, that's further along, that's progressed further than me, that knows the tip and tricks, who's failed way more times than me and learned the lessons. I've been learning from them. So when I speak, I do my best to regurgitate what they say because it reinforces what I think. Because what I think is they already showed it with proof. So I can't say it doesn't apply to anybody because if you get to that level, it has to apply to you. Bars. Now, let's see. Upload. Select all. Now let's go back and delete that. Show that. Delete that. And colorway. Oh shit. Bow. Go back into it. These are loading. All right, so you see it loaded those. Now from these, once these get done, actually, so let me go into my regular files because I'm gonna actually delete since since I hid these, it's still gonna print it as white because it's actually gonna put it as blank because I did transparent. So you see the blank ones, delete those. But I need to remember what corresponds. So I need to remember, and this is kind of a cognitive thing because of the organization. So like up here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1 corresponds with 1, 2, 5, 2 with 6, 3 with 7, 4 for 8. I gotta remember that. And then it's the pretty much the same for these two. So let me go into that. Delete those colorways. And that should bring all my colorways together, which should only be about 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or maybe I messed it up. Maybe I deleted too many. So 2, 3, 4. Where's 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Oh wait, did I not select all? Yeah, I didn't do all of them for some reason. Oh wait, I only did 3. So it's 1, 2, so it's only 6. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, my file's counting extra. So I'll go back up, upload. 1, 2. Oh, select all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Easy enough, right? See, it took what? How long we been doing this? 2.5 hours to create 6 designs. That's what. So two. If it was 2 hours for 6, that would be 30 minutes per design. Yeah. So it's a little bit, maybe like 45 minutes per design, a little bit less. So, and that's just to come up with the concept and bam. So like 45 minutes per design. And I don't know the average, but you know, when you're doing it digitally, it goes by a little faster because you don't have to actually have a paintbrush, mix colors. You kind of have some defaults to go with it, so it helps the process out. And luckily, I have I can AI prop the mid journey, so I can get those images, kind of off bat, which streamlines the process. So if you're not using AI in some type of way, bro, I am going to lap you 5 times over, and it's not even going to be funny. Like I say, I'm on the road to 10K designs, and no, that's no like down to people who, you know, and it's just on a different level that like sew and stitch like materials. I would love to get there, and if y'all know anybody to collab with, send them my way because I have some ideas. But at least for this, like to be able to mass produce this and get it ready within same day, I don't know any other route. I'm sorry. So, so this is two. Oh, that was the previous one. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go back. It's okay. So I'm actually delete this one because we like it. Oh, I copied it. I'm gonna go back, delete those, and we're gonna start from scratch. As I said in the prior video, that this lap is probably gonna be like 5 to 600 polos. Like it's gonna be crazy amount of polos. And I don't personally have any polos. Like I have polos, but I don't have like that many polos. And my thing is for like 2025, going on forward, I'm only wearing my stuff. Minus I do have my own personal style, but any new clothing that's gonna like complement the way I currently dress is gonna be most wanted. So let's go back into polos. We're gonna do white thread. So I'm gonna do 2. No, okay, because we don't need that one. So 5. I'm gonna start with the bottom one and build our way up. And I say, man, all of them may not be kept. Let's bring it here. I'm gonna suit up for this one. Pattern. And I like the X pattern. So we're gonna go there. We're gonna bring it smaller, smaller. We're going a little bit smaller than that. So we're gonna go. We're gonna do like 75. So we can look at what we did here, how small it is. 78 by 78, roughly at 80, to give that that dot pattern. So from here, layers, copied all. You know what? Fine. I'm thinking. I do love the bright collar instead of the gradient collar. Now that I really think about it, we'll let it roll. We'll let it roll. Okay. So do we? Okay. It's cool. So select all patterns. So this is 5. So we have remember 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So next to that is 1, 2. So we gotta use 2. We did 5, 2 for that. On the second button, right between it. And since that was 2, we gotta find 2 on the gradient that we made, because that's on the same folder. Bow. Bring it down. Stretch it out. Bring that to the back. And that's where we're at. I don't mind this. I do feel like the 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 brighter, I mean like the pop and purple that we did at first was a little better, but this does correspond with the rest of it. And I do like that it almost doesn't look like a polo. Like maybe this looks like a polo, but like if you was just to be wearing this, you would not necessarily know it's a polo. And I like that. I like that. So I'm gonna save that. And to make these a little bit easier, sorry, getting tired, pull up. Ooh, that ice cold. Duplicate. We didn't actually have to duplicate it. Actually, that main thing, because I'm gonna have to do multiple layers. So we're gonna delete this one. We're gonna do it one by one. So go back to polos. Can I just type in polo? No. Does it? Oh, it doesn't. One more time. Polo. No, it doesn't. I can just go down here, open this up, polo. And again, if you're worrying, yes, I have the mic on, and I do have this mic, but this one it's not even been working. It's this one. If you listen, that's the one that's actually active. The headphones is just because I have music. Because if y'all don't interact with me, I like to have music. Who's that? Dose of Melanin? What's good? I'm going to give you a wave. Uh, fellow military, SF, what's goody? Uh, but yeah, we're going to post another one. Bow. So the last one we did, and again, if you want to see exactly what I'm viewing, You have to go to YouTube. At this point, we 2.5 hours in, so to get to certain points, you may have to do some scrolling, but it's okay. We're just maintaining, keeping the evidence that the work was worked on. You feel me? All right, so we did five. Now we're gonna do nine. Wow. See, it's crazy how this can actually turn into like something bigger or like better. So we did 0.78. Yeah. So we're gonna do 0.78 to 80. There we go. Pattern. We're gonna offset it. Okay, not that bad. I like that. I like that. See, you gotta know, gotta know how colors blend with each other. Upload. So this was nine. So that was one, two, three, three, six, nine. Or three, six, one, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9. So 9 next to that would be 12. 10, 11, 12. So I'm gonna use 12 on the colorway. Bam. So we're gonna right on the second button, lower it, keep it all on that. We don't want it to go up in the arm print. So that's 12. So we're gonna actually use the 12 colorway, which would be this one. Bam, bring that down. Extrude. Right. Did we already copy to the back? Or we didn't. That's even better. So place the all. Place the all. Oh no, place just the back. And let's see how the mock-ups look. These are giving like peacock. And I don't mind that. It's very light. Like, I don't even know what season you would necessarily wear these in. But like, what necessarily color you would wear with these, which almost scares me, which makes me think you should put like a normal, like a solid color for the collar. Hmm. Nah, we're gonna let it rock. We're gonna let it rock. We want to be different. Like I say, 10,000 designs. And we're gonna get back to it in some way. In some way. So like, it'll be good. But I'm vibing with it right now. So we're gonna say that, and that's two. I think we're gonna be done by the time frame. I said 1 o'clock, 3 hour stream. Yeah. See, it's not that different. It's just the hue is a little bit different, and that's what we're looking for. You got to be familiar with color theory. We're gonna do product. Go back to. Actually, I need to. Can I just copy this to? I can't. So we did 12. I like it. Everything. Game on pause. Then in y'all draws. Should be colorway too. Yeah. Yeah, if you want to know what I'm listening to right now, King Cole, Simba. Nigga, hyperventilate. Well, Hustable. Does it blow? Me. How many at least? All right, so we did 5, 9, now 7. Let's see how this one turns out. So 7, not 80 would be good. Pattern, off it. Ooh, ooh, we doing something. We cooking, man. I don't want to toot my own, but God, I'm good. So we're gonna do copy all that. Bam. So if this one was 7, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean 8, 9, 10 is the corresponding. So we're gonna do 10 for the collar. Bring that back down. Hey, look at this, bro. Look at this DPI. Over 1700 DPI. This thing gonna be so on point. Like it's not gonna be any blurry lines, and that's how I want to be able to give it. Duplicate that to back. I don't want these images. I want it to be crisp. And then from here, do front. So we did 10. So we're gonna do 10 on the most wanted. Cool. Mock up. Let's see. That bitch is icy. This is almost like this giving me like winter time. Then that red. Ooh, that's so nasty. Let me see if I zoom in. Why can't I? Like you really have to look in. You don't even know. You wouldn't even know what that was. You'll just see the pattern on the outside, and you'd be like, okay. So let's let that render. Save. Oh, I didn't put it on the branding. All night. What's good? We're gonna go back to branding. We'll do 10. Brightness wide. Save. 3 down, boys. Ladies and gentlemen. This one kind of looks similar. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little lighter version, but it's cool. So that lets you know it's like how these end up turning out. Like the color that's mixed into it really heavily affects how it comes out. So let's go back, polos. You know, it's funny. I was gonna do it on this. Hold up. I was gonna do it on this. Let me show you. So do that. Where is it? But I've been loving the polo so much. I knew it wasn't gonna work. Ooh, we got some Eminem "Bad Me Secret" playing. I was gonna do it to this, but I don't think the little prints really work on these like that. So if I was to do it to this, the full button down, I'd do that for the pattern. Let me show you what this would look like. If I was just to run through, I'm not gonna do the full button down, but just to show you. So that, and then I do details. So give a rough thought with the mock-up. It's not bad. It's not bad. I just think it's better in a fitted shirt. Actually, let me see. What's good? What's good? I like that as it comes through the inside. That's not bad. I have a few of my personal designs that I've worn like out and about. I can't even remember what it's called. That's even sad. I got so many designs, but it was in lap 3. I wore, let's see. I'm definitely doing more than like 23 notes or 23 tabs of designs. I already know it. So I did 536 for this lap. I can't wait to get back into the regular t-shirts. Oh my god. Some of these are crazy. So I did save the drugs. Where are they? Oh, I need to get those. You see how that? I love how that turned off. I got 20% on my phone. Oh, did I not do it in lap 3? Oh, yeah, here it is. What's the next page? So like these, I wore, and I loved it. I think in the first day I wore it, 5 compliments throughout an 8-hour like day or just being out. I actually had this one. Yeah, it was fire. Trace the Beauty. I should have remembered it. I got so many names. But yeah, $100, man. Go back. All right, let's get back onto it. We can say we got a time clock, boys and girls. So we're gonna X out. No, we don't want to save this. So we got that. We got number 3, never on 4. So we may be done around 120, I think. Because I still gotta put the price for them, title them. So I did 1, 2, 3. This is gonna come out kind of greenish. I'm surprised these two came out this like kind of similar because that one just went way different. All right, let's do 4. So let's get that down. 80 is good. Another little green, a little red. I like it. Place all. So this is 4, 1, 2, 3. So 1. So 1. So we do a 1 on the pole, on the most wanted. One. That's another signature thing that I do. Because, like, imagine if I did these embroidered. Like, that shit would be fire. If I did these most wanted. And, like I said, I can really still transfer designs that I do to other designs. So, like, these are just the emblem for the shirt to identify the collection. But, like, those most wanted bars could be just a regular plain t-shirt, like a white t-shirt to display the colors. And it's his own style by itself. That's what I'm, like I said, that's years of just like refining, you know, having the designs already made. So one. Oh, I forgot to add it to the back. I don't think I told her brother. Oh, I'm changing my songs. Apologies. And this design, bow. Chris green and pink. Ooh, that's tough. That's tough. It's giving like peacock. See, like it's giving still green tint. So like you may not know the difference. So like maybe all of them won't stay. I don't know. We'll find out. So we got 4 down, 2 more. One, two, three, four, 6. Mm. I'm be surprised just as y'all. I swear, I'm just as surprised, y'all. No, you never know where it's gonna come. You gotta be seeing this again. If you're not viewing the live stream on YouTube, you're like, you're missing this. You're missing this. So all this is 6. So 1, 2, 3. So 3. All right. You gotta remember where things are located. 3. Copy to all. It's already copied to all. So I did 3 for that. Back. So 3. So we did 3. And let's see it. Mock up. Mm. Nah, that's crisp. And I said the last one was crisp, but that blue and pink, cold. Yeah, that's definitely different from others. We gotta agree. Oh yeah, those three right there by itself, or one of these. I don't know. I might just delete those two. I I don't know. I don't know. I'm that good. I'm that good. How they say? How Soup say? He don't miss. He don't miss. Now for the last one. See how it turns out. So now it's 8. This one might be like a purple one too. And that's good because my phones are going dead. I don't have them on chargers. See, I can do a vertical pattern. That's how it will come out. I can do that pattern, but you're going to get verticals when you go with these, right? We're going for that pin. We're going to be doing that. Another sip. Mm, mm. Copy it all. Now we did 8. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ooh, drop my mouse. We ghetto, y'all. Y'all don't even want to see how my setup is. I don't even have a full desk. But the work got to be worked on no matter what environment. So I said 11? Yeah. 11, 12. Yeah, 11. That's crazy that 8 lined it up with 11 like that. That's cool. So 11. Hey, have y'all ever heard of Duckworth? Fire artist. I remember back in Team Backpack. Fire artist, man. And the mock up, let's see. Yeah. I might just do 3. Like I like the darker one more than the lighter version, but I like it's like the blue, purple, and green is my favorite ones. Like I say, everybody might not stay. We're gonna keep the files just in case, but we don't have too much similar. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. I wish one was more reddish, but it's whatever. I'm gonna delete those 3. We're gonna just do those 3. So we're gonna edit back. Make sure we do white thread. I guess I could do that, and when I send the store. So it's 1 o'clock. We ain't gotta do 6. We just gonna do 3. We get into the finishing lap. I don't know what the fuck that is, but we good. It's gonna be show your colors. I'm gonna call that this. Cause the last designs I did, I try not to like keep the same mock-up or like consecutively. I think the last one I laid flat. I did lay flat because before that I laid those flat too. So for this, I'm gonna do puffed. I'm supposed to be. Oh, all that is over me. You dancing around. Yeah, another dollar to make. To this, I didn't say anyway. We gonna add that to it. I say, get away. Time. I just drunk and get high. Yeah, we just drunk and get high. You know that drunk and get high? Drunk and get high and get by. Yeah. So, yeah, show your colors. Monetary mental. Show your colors. How do you spell peacocking? P-O-C-K. Peacocking. Peacocking is a thing. Wow, I forgot that how to spell this word. Don't worry, but I'm not gonna tell y'all 'cause it's an easy word. Okay. Thing around another day, another day to make. Thing to the say, yeah, another day, another say, no way. Have you ever wondered how a busy? We go. My fault. We gotta adjust IG one more. All right. For this last little stretch, let's go. So I had to redo Instagram what 3 times in what 3 hours. So it's like an hour alive. Let me look that up. How long can you host that on? How long can you host a IG live? Luckily, let's see. It says 4 hours. I don't know why it just kept taking me down. But you know what? We keep it all on YouTube. And I don't even like their let me not say it. I'm not even up on there yet. Again, these are slim flint polos, people. So not for the bigger guys. Bring all the coppers in. Hey, how they don't affect your life. Hey, what does that mean? Yeah, since we're only doing three, we're gonna get done relatively faster. than what I predicted, which is cool because I want to get some sleep. I said it was gonna be over at 1. We're over time. It's cool. And if y'all watching me, if you knowing me, thank you for tuning in. I know a couple people went in and out. Appreciate you, tuning in, seeing what your boy doing. But we gonna keep it up. This is not gonna be one and done. Blah blah. Now we going This is gonna be a little bit expensive. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, cause for my first live stream, and for the designs and how they came out. Yeah, 210. One. I don't live for gotcha. No, I won't live for. Oh, I'm sorry. Change the sound. Let's see what song we gonna play. She Rides. I mean, that boy went snap on this one. And then it be okay. And then it be okay. I'm gonna post. So with it comes to like me posting every 2 days, when I record, the live feed is gonna be on YouTube, right? Cool. No, day off is when I'm gonna be able to chop it up and send it to TikTok. So if you follow me on TikTok, or like you see it on TikTok, you know where it came from. You can still again post back to YouTube to see the full video, but you won't be able to have my handsome face in it. You know, your loss, your win, whatever you want to call it. But we repurpose the content all the time. So I'm gonna chop it up. Like I said, I'm gonna do this side by side. So I'm gonna chop it up and put it on YouTube. Sorry about that. All right. And the last one. Oh, and for those who are wondering, that might want to, purchase. So the site is not a, I mean, it was up, but like right now, because of like financial, it doesn't really cost that much, but regardless of my financial, the work must be worked on. So what I'm doing, I'm grabbing a Coke. The work must be worked on. So whether you are able to purchase or not, it doesn't matter to me. I want you to be able to purchase and showcase it and show support, but like until I'm actually able to, afford it, to be able to actually have it up, because all these programs, platforms do cost. And right now I'm kind of in between some things, but within the near future, I do plan on like making it feel available and start doing marketing, promotions, and ads on platforms. But for right now, if you're looking to like get things, they won't be available. But if you really want it, message me, DM me on like any platform. Just screenshot, the item that you want, and I can do a direct order to you. I just get your information, and we better get it to you right away. I'll be able to get it to you right away because it's a one man squad, a one man army, kind of like Spartacus in this thing. We do a lot with a few. All right, so that last one's been done. I can X out of that. Bow. From there, Let's see. We're gonna sit back a little bit to let that last one load. Oh, I see why people need like gaming chairs. I used to have a gaming chair, but I just moved back, so I didn't bring everything back with me from San Antonio. All right, let's see. Oh, look at that. I don't mind that, but I gotta edit these turnies around. Yeah, those are fire. So I'm gonna do this edit. Edit, edit. Go to administrative. And y'all won't be able to do this, of course. This is only because it already has my memory, so I could just go direct into edit it. But bam, cool. Saved it already. X, X, bam, X, X, bam, X. Go back, X. Refresh, front view. Like I love when like I see a lot of different designs just randomly out in the wild. Oh wait, why is that small? It's all of them like that. I thought it would have been bigger. But it's cool. But I love seeing random patterns out in the wild and be like, yo, that's a nice pattern. I give like family members, random strangers. If I see a pattern or design that I like, I give compliment where it's due. But that goes into like I say, when the eye I have. Whenever I see something, I'm like, that's unusual, or that's just a different, strange, or unique pattern. I give the credit, and I go back and be like, I'm gonna make something like that. And to be 100% honest, I almost never make that design, but it just inspires me to do something similar. But as I said before, when you create long enough, you kind of go into your own style, and it's kind of a natural thing where you don't even expect it. So this is where we ended up. Like we started here with a simple, like, that was black and white. Like I could have did what if I did that as 6, as 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42. That would have been 42 designs. And we only did 3. In what? 3.5 hours. So that's 3 hours of design, to refine, exactly the look. And I'm loving what we are. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta marvel at it and appreciate what you have. All right. All right. So to end this off, appreciate all those who came through, show support, you know, just saw what we were doing, what I was doing, and just let me know that, you're not a bot, and that, you see the work, because it's all about the work, and it's like staying original. So to end this off, again, my name is GlenPru, creator of Most Wanted, Material Friends, and IMDI, owner of the 10K Art Gallery on the Run. We building, and we're gonna keep building. Like, subscribe. I'm going for 100 subscribers by the end of this month. Today's December 1st, and now it's December 2nd. Looking for 100 subscribers to keep building the channel Be much appreciated. Much love. Until the next time, you know what we say. Don't be safe. Be most wanted. And we out.